Does this sound familiar? Your brand new character, the one you spent hours creating, face plants in the dirt 2 rounds into the first real fight. Meanwhile, the rest of your party is pulling off these amazing heroic moves and you're just down. What if I told you there are 6 secret moves that could change all that? Stick with me, because by the end of this, you'll be looking at D&D combat in a whole new way. Look, we've all been there. The DM says, roll for initiative. The monsters hit the board, and suddenly, all those brilliant plans you had just evaporate. Combat can feel like a chaotic mess, and when you're new, it's easy to feel like you're just a bag of hit points waiting to get emptied. But most successful adventurers aren't always the ones with the biggest axe or the flashiest spell. They're the ones who have mastered the fundamentals. Today, we're going to reframe 6 of those fundamentals as the secret moves that will make you feel like a tactical genius. And the best part? These aren't complex hidden rules. They're simple, powerful strategies that will make you a better player practically overnight. Okay, your turn starts. Your first instinct is to find the closest monster and run straight at it. Stop. That's called tunnel vision, and it gets adventurers killed. Your first move should always be to just look. Before you move an inch or roll a single die, take a breath and scan the battlefield. Where's the biggest threat? Which of your friends is in the most trouble? And most importantly, what's around you that you can use? That crumbling pillar? That rickety bridge? The patch of thorny bushes? That's not just a pretty description from your DM. Those are weapons waiting for smart players to use them. Instead of just charging a goblin, you might spot it standing right near a cliff. A simple shove action could take it out of the fight for good, and you never even have to swing your sword. That's what the Battlefield Scan does. It turns you from just another damage dealer into a true battlefield tactician. In D&D, your movement is a resource, and honestly, most players waste it. They run straight at an enemy, stop, and then just stand there trading punches. The secret is to think of your movement as something you can weave throughout your turn. The rule lets you split up your movement, which is a total game changer. You can move 15 feet, make an attack, and then move another 15 feet to get behind some cover. You step out from behind the tree, fire your shot, and then step right back behind it. Now you have cover from whatever they throw back at you. Or if you're a fighter, you can attack one enemy and then use your remaining movement to block another monster from getting to your squishy wizard. Stop standing still. Use the movement weave to control the fight and keep yourself safe. This might be the single most important combat tactic of any party. Seriously, this is the difference between a heroic victory and a total party kill. Do not spread your damage around. Let me say that again. Stop hitting 5 different enemies at once. The focus fire doctrine means the entire party works together to take down one enemy at a time. An enemy with only 1 hit point left deals just as much damage as one enemy at full health. By focusing your attacks, you reduce the number of actions the other side gets each round. Every monster you drop is one less source of damage your team has to soak up. Before the fight starts, pick a priority target. Maybe it's the enemy spellcaster, or the biggest, meanest looking brute, and call it out. Everyone, on the bugbear! Might just be the most powerful thing you can say in a D&D game. If your brain is already buzzing with ideas for our next session, just from these first 3 moves, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. We're about to get into the moves that don't even involve attacking, but can absolutely win you the fight. On your character sheet, the attack action is big and bold, but it's not your only choice. Some of the most powerful moves in the game are the basic actions that new players completely forget about. Mastering these is like unlocking a new level of play. The 3 you need to know are dodge, disengage, and help. The dodge action gives any attack roll against you disadvantage until your next turn. If you're low on health or swarmed by enemies, this can be a literal lifesaver. The disengage action lets you move away from an enemy without letting them get a free hit at you, what's called an attack of opportunity, allowing you to retreat or reposition safely. And the help action is amazing for teamwork. You can give an ally advantage on their next attack. Giving up your own attack so the rogue can land a massive sneak attack isn't a wasted turn. It's a winning move. The battle map is not just a grid, it's a living, breathing part of the fight. The secret is to stop seeing it as a simple backdrop and start seeing it as a toolbox. You can use your action to interact with things in the room. That could be kicking a barrel of oil down a hill, cutting the rope of a chandelier, or pushing over a statue to create instant cover. You can also use your own positioning to manipulate the enemy. Try baiting a monster into following you right into the path of your party's hidden barbarian for a surprise attack. Forcing an enemy to run through a patch of mud or a spell your wizard already cast can completely ruin their turn. Smart players don't just fight the monsters, they fight with the entire room. Alright, here it is. This is the secret that separates the good players from the great ones. Dominating the action economy. In D&D, the side that gets to take more action is almost always the side that wins. Your goal is to get more actions from your party while denying actions to the enemy. A simple way to see this in action is the bottle and burn strategy. Lure your enemy into a narrow choke point, like a doorway or a tight hole. Let your party's tank block the entrance, holding off 2 or 3 enemies by themselves. Now that they're all clumped together, your spellcaster can unleash area of effect spells like Fireball or Burning Hands and hit multiple targets at once. You've taken a whole group of dangerous enemies and made them a single easy-to-solve problem. You have effectively shut down their ability to act, and that's how you secure an easy win. So, there you have it. 6 secret moves to help turn you into a D&D combat master, from scanning the field and weaving your movement to focusing your fire and using all your available actions. You've learned how to use the environment to your advantage and, for the real pros out there, how to shut down the other side's action economy. These aren't just tricks, they represent a whole new way of thinking about combat. Try them in your next game and I promise you'll feel the difference. Now, I want to hear from you. What's your favorite combat tactic or secret move that I didn't mention? Drop in the comments below and let's all learn something new together.